telling you, they're not moving. They're staying stationary. They're hovering.
They kind of look wide too.
Look at the lights changing.
It is moving.
No, it's not.
It looks like it.
Yeah, but they're not moving. That's an airplane. Hang on.
Which one? The one closest to the Capitol building?
Hang on, let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's an airplane.
But the one in the middle, that one.
That's an airplane. You can see it moving.
Yeah.
The one to the right, or over here,
The one going behind the Capitol building is not an airplane.
or over here. That's an airplane. Okay.
Yeah, over there is, but look at
Yeah,
that one.
and I'm saying, like, when you look to the left of the Capitol,
That one.
those are not moving.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. They're here.
Can we go back in the car?
This is perhaps the lowest dose sighting in New Jersey that baffled the residents over past few weeks. Jordan Wade heard loud beeping outside his house in Cherry Hill in New Jersey when he walked outside to this huge lit up circular orb looking thing, and as soon as he whipped out his camera, turned right into a mini drone. This is the lowest Jordan Wade or perhaps anyone had seen one fly up to this point. Wade says he tried his best to take it down, but it's gone. According to Jordan Wade, it was a circular orb right before he rolled his camera, but it changed shapes right in front of his eyes. This is not it. Someone who watches weather, climate alerts, reported mysterious lights appear above sea near North Carolina.
Bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is? We're in the middle of the ocean. On a ferry. Nothing around. Look. Nothing around. No land, no nothing.
Look at him spraying.
Another netizen reported of all the New Jersey drone stuff, the fact that these things are spraying something in the air is the most terrifying
Spraying the
part.
sky again. They're spraying the skies.
There's no one over there. There's not a body. There's not a person. Like if it was a car club, those are pretty common around Atlanta. But look at this. I'm going to zoom in just so you... But the video that I heard was, it was like this girl.
People are reporting car lights flashing for no reason in New Jersey and elsewhere. In this video, there seems to be 2 drones flying above the parking lot. Isn't it wild?
And listen, I'll let the window down so you can hear. Because when I had like my radio on. There's no sound. Hold on, I'll even turn my car off.
This is not a plane. Video was taken on 14 December in Orange County, California. Louis Giglio reported that he was filming his drone fly over his house in Staten Island on 14 December, but all of a sudden another one came from out of nowhere and they almost collided. Passengers on a commercial flight registered lights over the skies of New Jersey on 14 December. Even media like ABC News has reported these unidentified bright orb-like mysterious drones in the sky.
Crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be.
Many netizens have reported and shoot them coming in from and descending in ocean on the east coast.
See, even the police, they're going crazy.
These aliens are attacking.
Find the chase. Oh my god, now cars they're starting to notice. Here comes another. Oh, fire truck.
Some have even reportedly shot videos of underwater unidentified black submerged object moving towards the coast of New Jersey. What are these unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAP, UFO, or unidentified submerged objects, U.S.A? The mystery is deepening. Local law enforcement agencies are baffled by this phenomena. In absence of legal rights and legislation, local authorities can shoot these drones down. U.S. Department of Defense Pentagon has released a new classified counter-drone strategy on 5th December. Representatives like Chris Smith has written letter to White House demanding a proper legislation and action over these drone sightings, as these could be hazard to public and flight safety.
From taking more decisive action, which is why DOD must. They are the ones who have the ability and the authority to act. Congress, yes, and the President, yes, need to move quickly to expand state and local authorities' powers. But DOD has it right now. Sheriff Golden wrote me a few days ago requesting legislation to empower the state police to seriously protect at-risk persons and infrastructure, and if necessary, bring down a dangerous drone or drones. I am now drafting that bill and will soon introduce it. I want to thank him for that idea. I'd like to now yield the floor to Sheriff Mastronardi and then to Sean Goldman. Sheriff.
Thank you, Congressman. I just want to clarify a couple of things that have happened. We have a very robust drone program in Ocean County. We've had it for 8 years or more. We're very fortunate. It's headed by Sergeant Fennessy. When we started to get these reports at the 911 center from local PDs, we went out and we decided to do a drone patrol, more or less. And we took our tethered drone, which you see over here, that the officers are demonstrating, and we put it up in the air on Saturday night a week ago. At that time, Sergeant Fennessy, who's an experienced drone operator and pilot, and Officer D'Amico spotted one of the items that brought us concern. They videotaped it as far as they were. They got some tape on it. They described it as going around their drone and traveling off at a high rate of speed. They reported to us that it was, they felt it was 60 miles an hour or more. And to put it in perspective, our drones only go about 40 miles an hour. So that's number one. Sunday night, we were out again. This time was Sergeant Fennessy once again. And at that point, we got notified by our 911 center that there was concern of a sighting in Island Beach State Park. We responded. We met an officer, a certified New Jersey law officer, not from our department, from another agency. And that officer did an excellent job. She documented. That's where you're getting the reports of 50 drones coming off the ocean. That's what she reported seeing. She was on duty at the time, and she reports that she saw 50 drones coming from the ocean to the mainland, transversing the airways over Island Beach State Park, going down towards Barnegat Light and coming to the seaside area. As a result of that, we continue to operate. We've obviously notified all of our partners, FBI, State Police, Coast Guard. Coast Guard cutter put out a boat at a Barnegat Light. They reported to us what the Congressman referred to the comments. I have not spoken to the people on that boat directly. So what are we doing? We're taking proactive, working with Sheriff Golden, our partner, also Sheriff Nolan, Cape May County, and Sheriff Donahue from Atlantic County. We're taking some, trying to document what's happening, if there's anything happening off the coast of New Jersey. But, you know, obviously there's a lot of attention to this matter throughout. Social media is a little bit different than it used to be than when I first came on the job. So that's something you have to control, too, because people are putting everything out there. We were looking at the time that the Sergeant Fennessy reported seeing the drone. We have flight radar mapping capabilities, and we did not see anything on indicating it was a plane. We get numerous reports of planes. On the other side of the coin, we get people reporting drones when we look right at the radar and say, no, that's a plane going over your house. And then they want to argue with you and say, no, no, no. So just so you know, the flight path to JFK out here, what we see is that they're traveling about 18 to 20,000 feet in the air. And coming out of Newark, going south in the western part of the county, they're about the same, 18 to 20 going south. The ones coming from the islands that are going to land at Newark come over our county at about 6,000 feet. These drones are less than 1,000. So obviously they want us to know they're there. They put on their lights. So who it is, I wish I could tell you. We don't know. We keep telling, everybody says, well, it's the government. I don't know, but I think the government has a responsibility, in my opinion, that if it is them, just tell us and we'll be happy about it. But if it isn't, we got to get some answers. So we continue. We see a lot of activity out here. We see other agencies now paying attention to New Jersey, thanks to Congressman, his support. So hopefully we'll continue to get some answers in a short period of time. In the meantime, I can assure the resident of Ocean County, working with my partners in Monmouth, Ocean, and Atlantic County, that we'll do all we can to document and see what we have out there and address. We have teams that go out from our CSI unit when we get reports to try to document. We had an officer out with some special camera lenses that we're looking at, that they're up there and trying to convince the homeowners that, yeah, that's a planet, you're okay. So some of it's difficult on the other side. So we want to make sure we're just fair, reasonable, and let's deal with just the facts. Thank you very much. Sheriff Golden?
Yeah. Thank you, Sheriff Mastronardi, and I want to thank Congressman Smith for your tireless effort. When your constituents have a problem in Monmouth and Ocean County, Congressman Smith is always there, and we have a problem, right? We have a number of reports that had occurred over a month ago in North Jersey, has worked its way down to Monmouth and Ocean County, continues night after night to be a problem and an issue for our residents. And as the Congressman said, our own military personnel from two different locations, Picatinny Arsenal and Naval Weapons Station Earl, as well as numerous first responders and public safety people, have identified these objects in the air. So for Washington to just shun off those type of issues and say it's all planes, right, is not good enough. And I know Congressman Smith is taking it to it. I want to thank, though, Colonel Callahan of the New Jersey State Police and our Office of Homeland Security Preparedness here in New Jersey, because they're doing all they can with the limited amount of technology and limited resources to monitor the situation, to provide real-time dashboards and data to all of the counties involved. And I think they're doing a fantastic job in doing so. But again, they're limited. Part of our conversations with Congressman Smith early on, as he knows, was we need to have our legislation keep pace with the laws and the operation of drones. It has not, right? We know that the FAA and the federal government is solely in charge of the airways and of the drone operations as we see it today. We're calling upon Congress, and Congressman Smith is leading the way, to modify legislation so that not just 3 federal agencies are able to have drone detection and de-drone equipment, right? To be able to put that hands in the state policing units around the country. This is a national public safety and security issue, right? If they aren't foreign drones, then it is a state public safety issue. In order for the state to react, state policing units from around the country will need new technology to detect drones, recreational or commercial. They will need laws that assist them and be able to de-drone, right? That means if we have large-scale gatherings, then don't invent our...
What do you say about these mysterious drones? Thanks for watching National Defense.